do we need to go? As far as taxes are concerned, I think we are generating, and that's my opinion, enough revenue. Our problem is how are we using the revenue that is being given by the citizens.
One more question. Can you tell us about your book and what inspired you to write it?
Oh, see, now you have forgotten about my book. And this is one. I have written 2 books and 2 manuals. The first book was Give Me My Mountain, and it has a trainer's manual and it has a workbook manual. Of course, why did I write? Because I kept on being challenged by people, and especially by my pastor, who used to tell me, Esther, I don't believe the knowledge and wisdom God has given you is yours alone. So I used to wonder, now, me, I don't have a platform. I'm not a politician. I am not a pastor. I am not even any of those. Now, how do I share this? How do I reach to people? How do I share my experiences with people? So one day I decided to write the book, Give Me My Mountain. It was very well received. The reason why I did a workbook is because when I was writing, I was just writing just a story. I'm just writing a story. Then I realized there are so many principles, there are so many values that I've released. There are people who will show you my book, who will send my book to me, and they have the line with green, yellow, and purple. Because anytime you read it, it's like there is a new story, there is a new thing that you learn out of it. So one person again offered and told me, I would like now to organize your books into lessons. So yes, so that people can understand and get deeper into the lessons. Initially, I thought I would have liked the lessons, the study to be done in a group. But when COVID came, I liberated it and I allowed individuals to do the workbook, but only after you read the book. Because if you don't read the book, it will be very difficult for you to do the manual. People ask me, Esther, how do I answer this question? Am I you? So you answer how you are feeling, But it's because there are certain things we release in the market. For example, the why question, the power of asking. If you haven't read the book, you wouldn't understand what we are talking about. So that was done. Then, during COVID again, perhaps to keep myself busy, I decided to write another book, Springs of Water. The way I write my books myself is you sit like the way you are sitting here. Yeah, actually you can become my editor very good, easily, because you sit there, I sit here, I talk. I don't know how to write a manuscript. I talk. So I sat for 6 months with one of the persons who is my editor, and we produced a book. But somehow I never got a release to release the book. So it's not until the other day, after I don't know how many copies and using 2 editors, that I was able to release the current book, which is Springs of Water. Springs of Water, whereas the first book was to challenge you to go for your purpose, to go for your mountain, to go for your inheritance, to go for your destiny. This one now is talking and teaching you how. So Springs of Water is about finding an opportunity in a barren situation. And I use a Bible character, but I don't say it's a Bible character, but that's what it is. There are 2 Bible characters. Are they 2 or 3? 2 Bible characters, and the other character is me, because I also share about me. I don't say it's me, but yes, I'm also the other character. And the final one, there is an animal called the donkey, who is also a character, which allows us to speak about humility and all that. So that's what Springs of Water is all about. And the people who have read it are telling me the lessons are deeper than the first one. So I would encourage you to read the book so that you can tell me what your feedback is.
Thank you very much, Dr. I think we will find the books and read. I'm sure we can put context to a lot of stuff that you've said.
Yeah.
We thank you for your time, and I think we'll end it there for now. If you have any questions, we'll call you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I never wanted to take it for granted, because as I said, I can have the knowledge, I can have the wisdom, but if you don't give me the platform, it will never get to the people. So I'm always humbled when somebody thinks and believes in what I say, and I'm sure your audience will be happy. That I'm sure. And if they are not happy, your audience will question them.